So it's been about 3 months now since I bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I'm not going to bury the lead here, okay? It's probably the best thing I've spent my money on in years. Now, I'm not going to go over every little spec of the camera. I'm not going to go over every cool little thing it could do. I wanted a camera that I could travel with, go to shows, and possibly shoot some talking head videos. I'd imagine that any of you people over 40 just starting a YouTube channel would want it to do the same thing. I've been doing YouTube videos for a couple of years now, and just like anybody over 40, I'm sure that you don't want to spend your hard-earned money on junk, especially if you're just starting a YouTube channel and you don't even know if you want to do this whole creator thing yet. The OP3 is probably one of the best cameras that you could buy to help you with that decision. So let's take a shallow dive in an above ground pool on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I don't want to have to state the obvious or anything, but I did buy this with my own money. DJI did not send it to me. DJI isn't going to send me anything. I have no subscribers. I'm just an idiot with a dumb hat talking on YouTube. The Pocket 3 came out about 2 years ago, so I'm admittedly late to the party. I never really looked into it because I'm not a vlogger with a nose ring. I'm still not. But when it first came out with its small size and its built-in rotating gimbal, it was primarily marketed towards vloggers. As an older guy, I was always into YouTube videos of people building something, or interviews, or people with a story to tell. Those are the kind of videos that I wanted to make. But after looking a little closer into the Osmo Pocket 3 with its 1-inch sensor and badass gimbal and long battery life, I realized that this camera could do all of that too, with way less setup that I would normally have, setting up the tripod and the lighting and everything else that I would normally do for a video. If you're like me, you've been down the rabbit hole of probably 100 different YouTube videos with overly enthusiastic young vloggers with nose rings waving this thing around like it's a lightsaber, talking about its cinematic quality. But at the end of the day, let's face it, you're not filming The Mandalorian. You don't need to shoot in 6K 7 billion frames per second stupid vision. You're shooting videos for YouTube. You're walking around, or you're behind a desk, or maybe you're doing a little traveling. And to be honest, if you're over 40, your old ass eyes can't really tell the difference between 4K and 1080p. But this camera does shoot in 4K at 30, 60, and 120 frames per second, which is incredible. So yeah, the image quality on this thing is amazing. It's so amazing that you'll see every pore in your skin, every stray eyebrow hair, and even that dumb little smudge on your glasses that you swear up and down isn't there. But Chris, you ask, what about the low light performance? I'll tell you about the low light performance. Let's just say it's good enough that if you find yourself in front of the refrigerator at 2 a.m. contemplating your life choices, it'll capture every single ounce of regret in stunning 4K. Using the OP3's rotating gimbal is so easy that it almost feels like cheating. This little 3-axis beast has amazing stabilization. And you don't need to be a professional filmmaker to get those smooth shots. Hell, you barely even need to be awake. You just power the thing on and instantly it's compensating for your shaky little hands. The touchscreen interface is slick, the auto tracking is freakishly smart, and the whole thing just works. No manual, no fiddling, no yelling at your gear like it's a stubborn, annoying teenager. Whether you're a first-time vlogger or first-time filmmaker or a seasoned pro, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 makes getting cinematic shots stupidly simple. Half of good video is audio, so you could get away with shooting on an iPhone 11. But if your audio sounds like you're in a metal house in the middle of a tornado, people are going to change the channel faster than you could say like and subscribe. The DJI internal mics are shockingly solid. It's crisp, it's clear, it's not at all like you yelling through a drive-through speaker. But if you really want to flex, slap on the DJI Mic 2 that comes with the Creator Combo. The Creator Combo is what I got. I will go over that at the end of this video. But with the DJI Mic 2, you're going to sound like a podcasting god. It's rich, it's warm, it cuts through background noise like a goddamn machete. And it simply connects over Bluetooth. I also use the DJI Mic Minis because of a little bit smaller form factor, and it also connects through Bluetooth. I'm wearing it right now, I bet you can't even tell where. Bottom line is the internal mics are great, but if you use the DJI Mic 2 or the Mic Minis, you'll go from, yeah, you sound okay, to, damn, who's your sound guy? Spoiler alert, it's still just you. But now you actually sound like you know what you're doing. If you're thinking about getting a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, do yourself a favor and go all in for the Creator Kit. Seriously, buying the base model and then finding out that you need all this additional stuff is like going and buying just a cheeseburger and then realizing, hey, I would have liked some fries and maybe a drink with that. Maybe a little dignity, you know. The kit hooks you up with things like extra battery. Okay, now this is actually awesome, especially with my gorilla hands. I need a little bit more. Okay, I need a little bit more to grip on this whole thing without just covering up the internal mics while I film. It also comes with the DJI Mic 2, which connects over Bluetooth. It also comes with a tripod. It also comes with a little carrying case, which is basically useless. Okay, I immediately went out and bought a third party one, but it comes with the case, and that's all that matters. DJI is trying. Oh, it also comes with a wide angle lens that you could pop right on and make everything look cinematic. If you're seriously looking into content creation, then the Creator Kit is definitely the way to go. Even if you want to just flex in front of your friends by having the full DJI setup. At the end of the day, the Osmo Pocket 3 is an absolute beast, okay? It's compact, the 1 inch sensor makes all your shots look incredible, and the rotating gimbal is just amazing. But let's face it, no gadget is perfect. Some people have complained that the autofocus is too fast. The battery life, while good, isn't great. If you're going to be out shooting all day, you're definitely going to want to pick up the extra battery or the creator pack. And while the internal mics are great, they're not exactly studio quality. This is where the Bluetooth wireless mics actually save the day. Oh, and if you're used to full manual control on your cameras, you may find the DJI settings a little bit simplified. But the reality is, for something this powerful, the trade offs are pretty minimal. The Osmo Pocket 3 is like dating somebody incredibly hot. You know there's a little bit of crazy in there, but you're still showing it off every chance you get.